POPAVIST made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes. They go, ooh la la, ah wee wee. Ooh la la, ah wee wee. She go, ooh la la, ah wee wee. Ooh la la, ah wee wee. We go, ooh la la, ah wee wee. They go, ooh la la, ah wee wee. 2-step for you, know what I mean? Ooh la la, ah wee wee. Ooh la la. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like, where's the bread? What it do, family? You're now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. That's my show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, then come on in. Over here, we deal with sports, hip-hop, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. If that sound like something you can rock with, something you interested in, then before you exit and diddy your ass up out of here, kindly hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time, thank you. But you know how we do. You know how I start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game. We in the end game, people, because, you know, when they put shit on the news, I always been like this since a young man, you know what I mean? A young adolescent, looking at the TV and listening to the older folks. Like, you always got to look at the news and the shit that they push to you, to me, with the side eye. Because they don't really be honoring up most of the time. I think most people can agree with that. Best country in the world and all that, but they be a little shady. What are you talking about, Lee? Talking about the Afghanistan shit, right? I'm not even going to get into it like I'm some political aficionado and I know all the ins and outs. I told you, I just be trying to stay abreast like a lot of y'all. Some people be really diving in though. Trey Songz, they be diving in. But the pictures that's coming out, and specifically this picture right here, where the people was on the plane running with the aircraft carrier or whatever type of plane that was, not a regular plane, running next to it, running back and forth, touching it. People was actually, from some of the pictures I've seen, was on the wing. Like, they winging it. Like, they want out of there in the worst way. Like, yeah, get me up out of here. Now, I know, you know, I'm a daredevil when it comes to certain things, but I'm not playing with no moving planes. I be looking at the people sideways. Like, I used to do it too. I ain't going front. And if you a New Yorker, you probably have done this. Walk, you know, in the street when you shouldn't have, but you looking at the person that's actually in the vehicle that can kill you, run your ass over with, you know what I mean? And it's over. 50 points, Grand Theft Auto, pop, you dead. Or you lose a leg, or you paralyzed, you know what I mean? But you walk in the street, you looking at them like you got the right of way, and that New York attitude, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I dare you to fucking hit me. You may do some stuff like that, but in today's, you know, era of people driving into people, seeing police vehicles smash people and all that during the protesters and all that, so I'm not fucking around. Like, y'all seen the video, the other video when we was in Brooklyn, we was shooting with my guy Hefe, you know what I mean? And they had the cars doing the donuts and all that. And I got good footage, but I didn't get up close and personal like some of the other people that was behind the camera, because I just watched too many of those, you know, 10 things go wrong or top 10 accidents, or, you know, when standing too close goes wrong. I can't get with all that shit. Like, nah, I'm gonna stand a safe distance and look from the sideline as a spectator, and then be like, yeah, kid, like, know what I mean? Still have that feeling, but from a safe distance. I'm not fucking around. So when I seen people just sitting on top of the wing and running like where the wheels is at, oh nah, that's a different type of chicken in the Mack truck. Nah, like that's some other shit. But we also in the end game. Cause the brother Polight, you know what I mean? Shit is crazy. Shit crazy. Wasn't even really going, you know what I mean, speak on it until more information come out. But I'm gonna speak on it in this sense. Cause I do have a couple of thoughts, and that's why you see the on up hat. Like on up, like yeah, that part. Let's talk about it. I'm not going to convict him, and none of us can. You know what I mean? Even though the allegations, and we have to say allegedly, and the allegations and the charges it's deplorable. It's like it's like what? Like what are we talking about, bro? Not you, not Kareem Akbar, not the man with the plan. Not the sophisticated brother that can, you know, speak all these languages and is very intelligent, very well spoken, you know, can articulate and formulate, you know, sentences and make it sound like magic in the sky. Like, you know what I mean? And the good book, you know what I mean, talks about people in this life that can dazzle you with the speech of this world, have you in awe, like, oh shit. When you put the beat on, you will be shocked and amazed. Like, y'all niggas is shocked and amazed. And y'all having ear orgasms over some of the, you know, the prolific shit that niggas be spitting. You know what I mean? Like, for real, it just is what it is. Some people's speech will dazzle you. So I'm not shocked by that because the good book tells you that. It's like, nah, be aware and be mindful of people that can come and just, you know what I mean, hit you with the 1-2 and you caught up in the spell. Man or woman, definitely a child, you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance as a child to deal with somebody like that. So y'all know what it is. He's charged, you know, for allegedly raping his girlfriend, 14-year-old daughter. Now, again, it's a lot of details. You know, I don't know where they come from. Couldn't really find the official story, to be honest with you. And I thought he was married. And even if he wasn't legally married, you know, the lifestyle that he's portraying on the gram and, you know, the social media clips that I see, like y'all seem to be doing pretty well for herself. Like, you're doing pretty damn decent. Yeah, like PDB. Like, you know what I mean? You're doing pretty damn decent. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. You got your courses and all that, selling your trading courses. And, you know, it's one video. Let's look at it right now. This video right here, right? This is where I'm kind of like going, put most of what I'm saying into this. Obviously, if it's true. You got to keep saying if, because he hasn't been convicted yet. He's one report said he got bond, and another report said they took the bond back, so he's still locked up. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not a reporter. I'm not a journalist, but we know it's horrible. We know it's like, wow, it's fucked up. It's everything. Like, why would you do that when you don't have to do it? So that's why I want to focus. When you see brothers like him counting bread and CEOs and general managers of the Mets, people that got money, like they got a lot of honey buns. Like I got 100 honey buns and like, yeah, like Hove, like, you know what I mean? I got a 99, I got 100,000 honey buns or 1 million honey buns. Got money. I'm Rick James, bitch. I'm rich. You don't got to rape. You don't got to drug. You don't have to convince. Like, you don't even got to do the convincing. Like, you know what I mean? You are that dude. And obviously, if you a woman and you got money, that's a double whammy because niggas want to fuck anyway. If you look good. Like, oh yeah, we still going on a rating and people rate how you look. Yeah, people rate. You a 5 at best. You a 6, you a 7, you a 8, you a 9. We know you a 10 because you a baddie. You a bad bitch. We get it. We got you. Why you gotta do that, my nigga? Like, you on Instagram counting stacks. Like, you know what I mean? I even did a video similar. It just wasn't a lot of money like his. I never put it up because I'm not the type to be doing all that type of bubblegum shit. You know what I mean? But just for recreation for me, when you put it on social media with the boldness.
This is Brother Polight. And let's start it off like this. Haters think about winners, and winners think about winning. Let's get a round of applause for that. Let's get a round of applause. 100 hundreds. There we go. $10,000 in that. This is the Money Talks Challenge. All right? And I just want to say, I'm too smart to be broke, and it costs way too much to be poor. Let's get another round of applause for that. I'm gonna make these hating Negroes sick. Okay, 20K in. Less than a minute, let's do it. Our people always making excuses for other people's success.
With the brashness, like, yeah, I got money, you know what I mean? Knowing that, you know, other people is fucked up and people that made it or did it better than you have more money than you. So it's always going to be a bigger body, a stronger body rather, you know what I mean? A sexier body, the newer model, nigga with the bigger package than you, chick with the bigger boobs than you and the ass. There's always going to be somebody better. So you can brag and you can boast. And I'm not saying you shouldn't think highly of yourself or you should, you know, take your time, a little style on it, you know what I mean? And boost your ego or stroke your ego if that's what you got to do. We all human, I get it. But my point is when you actually have the money that you're showing, or even more than what you're showing, you can have the pick of the litter. It's yours for the taking. Like, you can just, you know what I mean, there's sites for this shit. You can choose what you want. Or you feel Asian today, you want some sushi, pop the Mendo. Like, you know what I mean? You want some rice and beans with the little roast capollo on the side, pop the Mendo. It's right there for the taking. Like, they're online. Or you feel dark and sexy, you want, you know what I mean, something of the darker, but you're black. You want something black? It's all there for you to hit the bat line. Like, listen, I'm in room 112 where the players dwell. You don't got to do what he did. Like, you got a drunk, allegedly. Then they saying some other substance, drugs, allegedly. Then it's, you know, semen and cum all over her scarf. And then I seen somebody in the comments, because you know the internet is undefeated. It's like they was in Miami. Niggas is wearing scarves in Miami. Something don't sound right. You know, it's always a doubter. And again, I'm not convicting in this public, you know, public opinion. We be real quick when stories break. So I understand when you pump the brakes, say, hold on. I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, but yet to fail. So I'm not going to jump out the window, and I'm saying the people in the back that's saying, I'm saying it as well. But it looks bad when you even get, because the thing is this, just like I ain't going to convict nobody, you know, in the public, and he hasn't been convicted yet. What I'm saying, it's like what Hov said. I could walk down the mirror, I could walk down the hall with both mirrors on both sides and be so satisfied when I look myself in the eyes. No shame, no sir, just big bolts and talent. I'm saying that to say niggas sleep good at night, knowing that he not no foul fuck nigga. So you will never catch my name caught up in anything dealing with some what the fuck is that? Dealing with some child rape shit. You know what I mean? Or something like that. You're not going to never hear that. You know what I mean? So even to be put in a situation like that, for people to have to contemplate whether you a fuck nigga like that, or you a low down, dirty, snake ass nigga, something like that. That's the lowest of the low. Told y'all, I know I'm not an angel, been to prison a few years, like, it's all crime. It's all breaking the law, some human law. When you take life and you take from people, but it is levels to it. You know, unfortunately, as it goes in the subculture that is prison, that is, incarceration. That's a whole nother subculture that's nothing like out here. And if you've never been in there or even chopped it up with some people to give you some game and insight on what it's like, it will literally blow your mind. With that being said, inside, committing murders, that's a capital, it's a crime. Now, when it's black, but you're black, yeah, you may see a nigga catch a body and get an 8 1/3, 25, come home after 12 years, 17 years, like one of my cousins, you know what I mean? And it's nothing, like took a life, but you still home. Now, laws change and they always subject to change, but in prison it's not looked at like rape. It's not looked at like you did something, a pedophile. It's not looked at like, you know what I mean? Like, it's levels, like I was telling y'all, selling drugs to the community, killing people in the community, robbing from the community. All that shit is bad. But when you on some demon time, like with kids and raping women, beating women, like serial, women beater, those is looked at even from people that's committing other crimes down with the side eye, like, yo, that's not acceptable. And when you come in here, your ass is grass. Like, you know what I mean? You know, that used to be the vibe. I can't even tell you how it is now. Like, niggas be getting passes all, you know, all types of days now, all types of ways when you walk through. But again, you on the gram with 3 women. You on the gram with beautiful women. Again, like I said, I was under the assumption that he was married with 3 wives. I guess he wasn't. But the point is like, why you choosing to go that route? You know what I mean? Like, you going to the club, you in my, damn it, man. I just like, damn it, you know what I mean? You can't even, you like say, I hope it's not true, but then is she lying? You know what I mean? And then they reportedly saying that, you know, he asked the child's mother to not report it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm not married. It probably would have been better if she was married, because I know some of the sisters were like, oh yeah. So now, not only, even though it's at what expense and what cost, but yeah, like, everything comes to me now. If we was married and you did some shit like this, I get everything. You know, you might have just got half if it was irreconcilable differences. But now it's something like this. But as the girlfriend, you get nothing. So it's like, I wonder what made him think that she wasn't going to say nothing. I'm like, yo, you know, it was allegedly, reportedly, that she noticed her daughter looked like real intoxicated, like looking at her daughter like, what the fuck happened? You know what I mean? See her lips and her neck was swollen. Like, what? Yo, shit looking crazy with the shit crazy. You know what I mean? What's your thoughts on it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, have you ever been put in a crazy situation? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I know that Mike Tyson's, Pac, so the rest in peace. You know what I mean? When you a celebrity, and to some degree he is an influence, or he is kind of known, but not to their level, Pac and Mike. But I'm just saying, when you known is what I'm saying, people can play games or try to hurt you, try to, hit you in your pockets, which is hurtful. But just to, like I said, I'm not going to be mentioned with no kid shit, with no rape shit. Like, I'm not copping out to nothing like that. I told y'all in the other video, and I was very adamant like I am now, and I'm speaking forcefully and passionately, because Lee on the bat line. You now tuned in to POPAVIST TV. But Lee on the bat line, I'm not going to be never. Only way, I mean, when they say never, like, playoffs, you kidding me? Only way this should have ever happened, you know what I mean, if I was to hit the lotto or be some super rich millionaire nigga now, and now they want to knock a nigga off. So yeah, they send some agents or something, put something in my drink. You know, like the movies, them spy movies, and they knock a nigga out, have him sleeping, and put a little kid there or a man there, something to ruin their reputation, and then try to blackmail you. That'd be the only way, but never, you know what I mean? And the thing is, that's why when these stories come out, and you be like, damn, some people in the comments are like, I seen this coming. Way seen it down the line. Like, I don't know the nigga, you know what I mean? So I can never say like, woo. All I know is shit on the Instagram, a couple of YouTube videos with him being in Harlem and other places, arguing with some of the good brothers, you know what I mean, about religion and God and all that. But the thing is, like, I always look at people with the side eye that try to talk against the good book or God in general, like, not religion, but just like, you know what I mean, when you see like the way the earth is, the ocean and all the shit we don't know, like all the shit is by the higher power. I don't care what nobody says, atheist, science, shit is the higher power. Believe what you believe. That's my story. That's what I'm sticking to. When I see people speak against that, I always be looking with the side like, you know what I mean, what agenda is you pushing? So I ain't really gonna say I'm shocked and amazed. We always hear a lot of these stories, people come out that's prominent people, they well known or what have you, and they in the back office or in the back door, they into a lot of weird fuckery shit, you know what I mean? So we'll see if he gonna beat it, if he get bond, if he's out. Like I said, I don't know what type of story they gonna spin on it, and you already know. You now tuned in, POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted. So sometimes we was gonna talk about one thing, but now we're talking about polite. You know what I mean? We authentic because our track record is intact. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.